Good morning, everybody. Hello, welcome. If you're new here, my name is Miss Tiffany May, also known as One Fab Teacher. So, Happy New Year, everybody. I started vlogging yesterday. Y'all, I had this big old, mindset that, okay, I'm vlogging today. I'm gonna vlog my morning. And y'all, I got in the car, started vlogging, and then get in my classroom and get on a mission and just, y'all, I respect true vloggers like that. Take that camera and vlog their day and morning like, oh, it's a job, y'all. Y'all don't even know. So this is where this video is kind of going, because I want to talk to you guys about my word for the year. Yes, my word for the year. I don't do resolutions anymore. I do more of word for the year, and I got that from a previous principal who had us choose our one word that we want to focus on it. Yes, so my word for this year is consistency. I want to be more consistent here on the tube and in so many other things in my life. I just want to be more consistent. So yesterday I started and I didn't meet that consistency with vlogging, and I'm not beating myself up for it. Like, I'm gonna get there, y'all. You watch. I'm gonna get there. But my word is consistency. I want to be consistent, more consistent in certain behaviors, certain things. I don't want to really talk about it right now, but I'll talk about it throughout the year. But I just want to be more consistent, guys. That's my word, being consistent. Like, I'm consistent about making sure before I go to bed, my house is, my home, it feels like a home. It's clean, it's fresh, it's organized. I'm consistent about that. I like waking up to my home feeling very clean and fresh. So I'm consistent with that. I'm consistent with making my bed every single morning. Like, I used to not be that person. I used to be that person that would just get out of bed and like, whatever, I'm just getting right back in it. But honestly, that really changed my mind frame during the day and in the mornings. So I'm definitely very consistent with making my bed. Like, very rarely I get out, leave the house, and my bed's not made. I don't know, now it's like if I don't do that, I feel bad if I don't do that. So I'm very consistent about that. And then, I always thank God for giving me a good night's rest at night. And also, to me, it's kind of like thanking God for, giving me a nice home to be in, to sleep in, a nice bed to sleep in. Like, I don't know, it's like kind of my way, I feel like, of thanking God for my bed. So anyway, I'm consistent about that. I just want to get consistent in other things. And so, like I said, we'll talk about that later. But I want to know, do you have a word for the year? You might have a resolution, but I want to just focus on my word, and my word is consistency. So I want to be consistent. Anywho, I'm about to go into my classroom. Sometime today, I'm going to share with you guys a classroom management tool that I use in my classroom. Many of you guys were like, Miss May, can you give us, some tips from previous videos that you've done? Could you redo some for us, just, as a reminder? So that's what I'm gonna do. So let's start this year off with a bang. Yesterday was my first day back. We had Monday off. Hallelujah. We had Monday off, so yesterday was the first day back, and yesterday was good. I was tired because I did not sleep well the night before. I just was like, I just could not sleep. I didn't sleep good. But last night, bomb. So hopefully today is even better than what yesterday was, because yesterday was good, but I'm hoping for today to be even better. Woo. I don't know about y'all, but I love these. This one's vanilla, but I really love mocha. So anyway, my loves, I am headed into my room. We are celebrating a coworker's birthday. She turned 40 yesterday. Hey. Y'all, I've liked my 40s. I'm 42, I'll be 43 next month. But we're gonna celebrate her birthday. We're wearing all black attire, and we're gonna celebrate her birthday this morning with the birthday breakfast. So later on today, I promise you, I'm gonna get back on this camera and I'm just going to show you, I'm gonna just show you a classroom management tool. I'm gonna try to fire these videos out like crazy. Not to the point of exhaustion, but I think I could do at least 2 a week for sure, okay? All right guys, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Okay guys, so I am back. It is now lunchtime for my firstie, so I thought I would share with you guys a management system, a classroom management system that really truly works. And that's how kids turn in their finished work. Finished work. So what is finished work, Miss May? So finished work is work that is completed, done, and ready for me to look at it and give them, I don't want to say a grade, because here in Texas where I am at, we don't do a grading system for our kids. They don't get A's, B's, C's, and all that jazz. They get S's and N's. So that's kind of how we roll with their report card, but that's a whole nother topic. Anyway, but for me to just kind of look and see, once their work is completed, how well they completed it, you know, what they missed, what they didn't miss, what maybe they need to work on, just, you know, just, and so that they know that what they're doing, that I am looking at it, because I like to give it a stamp. I have a stamp that says hugs Miss May, or I get my smelly markers. They love the smelly markers too, and I'll just give them a heart or a smiley face, and then I try to write on there something awesome, or if they need to work on something, I'll write something on there as well. So the flow of how my kids turn in work, this is how it goes. We have a crate. These crates can be found, I got this crate at Target, I believe, but I've gotten these crates from Target, from Walmart. I just get the biggest, that big crate, because they have a small version and then they have a big version. I use the big version, and what I have on the front is just this note. This sign. This sign can be found in my TPT store for free. Download it for free. I just ask if you would please, just if you download it, to please also, if you could just like rank it for me, rate it for me, review it for me, that's greatly appreciated. This is also free on my Shopify store as well. This is a freebie, and you can edit however you want as far as your name goes or what you want it to say. It will have a blank. The Melonheads peeps will still be on there. You can't edit that, but you will be able to edit the wording if you would like. So here's the sign for them. It says, Miss May, my work is finished. I've had it say, Miss May, I'm done. I've had it say different things, but this says Miss May, my work is done. Every kiddo has a folder. So the folders that I have are, they're blue. They're like this pretty blue I got on Amazon. And then their names are on there, on the tab there, and I just put them in alpha by their first name. I know some people like to use numbers. I just like to use their name when I'm doing that kind of thing, because sometimes I have people that come in my room and they might need to see some work for a certain student, and it's easier for them to just find their name and just kind of look through it versus trying to figure out, well, what's their number. So, and plus I just like names. I don't like using the number system. Anyway, so everyone has a folder, and when they are finished with their work, they put it inside their finished folder. And basically what I do, so I don't have stacks of paper all over the place in my bag or at my home, I just choose a time during the day when my kids are working independently. It's quiet, it's chill, and I can give myself 5 minutes, because I'm going to tell you one thing, I'm going to give myself 5 minutes to look over some of their work. I try to get like, you know, half of my class done, because it really is a quick flip through and look, you know, what they do. We don't do a lot of worksheets. We don't have a lot of worksheets that we do, so it does move pretty quick. But I don't try to grade every single kid in one day. Even if I just do little by little and I have everybody's stuff graded by Friday, I'm good with that. Just do what works for you. Do what you can. Don't stay at work late to grade papers. Don't stay at work late, you know, to be looking through every single child. No, don't do that. Don't take papers home, every single child's paper home, to do work. Like, to me, this is my job, okay? So you want me to teach kids, you want me to grade their work, you want me to look at their work. You know, I'm not saying that you can't take some stuff home, but I just don't like to do that. I feel like that time for me after 5 o'clock, that should be for me. I need to have my sanity. Now, granted, sometimes there are times where you feel like you need to take stuff home, and I will do that, but I am not putting pressure on myself to take all these papers home to grade. And then it's like, oh, then we complain about it, then we get all upset about it, but yet you're choosing to do that, you know? So I'm choosing not to do that. I'm just not. It's not worth it. I'm sorry. It's just not worth it. So I choose a time, whether it be my planning time when I have it, whether it be 5 minutes and my kids are working. You know, if I'm sitting here looking at student work, like, and somebody comes in, like, I'm looking at my students' work. Like, at least I'm not sitting here, like, on my phone, like, looking, you know, texting or something. I'm looking at my students' work. So I try to just do a little bit per day when I get a little piece of time, you know, where I got a little bit of chunk of time. Like, I can give myself 5 minutes to look through some work. So that's my suggestion for you for classroom management. And also, if you can, avoid having kids bring papers to you, because you have children bring papers to you on a constant basis, and the next thing you know, your table is looking a hot mess express. And then it's just a pile of ugh. Versus if they turn their work in their finished folder, then I know I can go back and look at it. There's nothing on my table. It just avoids a lot of, you know, unnecessary disorganization to me. I used to be that teacher that would have kids turn things in by subject. That was like when I taught 3rd grade, and then I changed that because it just didn't work for me. This works for me. I just like how everybody has their own folder. So when they're finished with their math assignment of some sort, it goes in here. They finish a reading something, it goes in here, right? It just goes in here, and then I can just look at it. And sometimes I take stuff to keep just as a like part of their portfolio so that parents can see their growth. So that's the system that I suggest, highly suggest. It may not work for you, and you know, and that's okay, but I just wanted to put it out there because I have done a video about this before, but I just wanted to freshen up and tell you, get yourself a crate, get you some file folders off of Amazon. I mean, you can get all this on Amazon, to be real, but I just know this crate I got at Target this year or a couple years ago, and then the file folders I did get from Amazon because I wanted them to be cute. You know me, they have to be cute. That's just me. And then the little tabs, I just printed off the printer. So get you some file folders, get you a crate, and try this system. And then, like I said, the key one is to manage your students' work, and it's in a home. I believe everything should have a home, everything, because it just helps for things to run a lot smoother. So their stuff has a home, and then you can also, like, after I look through a couple, like, so if I look through a list of stuff and I'm looking through it, stamping it, hearting it, whatever I'm doing, when I'm done with all of her stuff, I just put it all in her mailbox for her to take home when at the end of the day, so then her parents can look at her work. And that's just what I do for every single kid. And like I said, I give myself 5 minutes, maybe 7. It just depends on the day and the time, and I just go through some student work, and then, you know, it just helps with me mentally. Like I want to celebrate my little wins. Like, oh, okay, I looked at 4 of my kiddos' work today. That's a win. Okay, so tomorrow I'm gonna shoot for 2. Ooh, maybe I'll do 3. Ooh, I get that done the next day. That's a win. Okay, I'm gonna skip Wednesday, but I'm gonna do Thursday. Thursday, I might be able to do 5 of them. Oh, another. You know what I mean? You just gotta kind of play with it and work with your time and what you can do. So I just wanted to share this classroom management tool with you guys because it has been a great tool. I've used everything under the sun. This right here, this right here is it. So just give it a try. Get you a crate, some folders, some file folders, print you some labels, or just write your students' names in there, and you are good to go. Trust me when I tell you, you will be good to go. And like I said, when they're finished with their work, they put it in here. And then I can grade it when I get to it, look at it when I get to it. So that's my management tool for you all. If you're frustrated with your paper, that it's a good way to control your paper trail, you know what I mean, your papers and all that jazz, because it can become a lot when you start having too many papers around and you're like, oh my gosh. I'm gonna just show you where this is placed in my classroom, and then I'm gonna let you guys go. But don't forget to always pray, y'all, because God will truly always make a way. I love you. Happy New Year, and stay blessed. Bye.